EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? Flag 20.
Mike's 5-4.
We own them. We own them.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get that one complete to Connor. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. And he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those back. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
77.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Hey. Mike 54.
I got one.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
What you got?
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Roethlisberger will throw, and he comes back with one complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Alert! Recon, 132 fighter. Help out! Golf!
Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, dude.
No spacing.
Mike's 54.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready? 5-9.
Watch 98. 98's the Mike.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Breeze now on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second down, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
I'm coming.
53.
On third and long, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. This from 44 yards away. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Keep playing hard.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47.
Come to my
Hey,
world.
orbit.
We want it.
These
Come
two.
to my world.
47's the mic, boys. 47.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 41.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Easy.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Set. Blue 30.
7's the Mike. Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
Alert. Middle.
Oh, shit.
On second down, Samuels. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Alert.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Hey, Foxtrot.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, Mike 47. I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Watch 98, watch 98.
Hey.
Coming.
On second and goal, Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bud Dupree, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal.
Sammy!
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got a man open, it's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Pick your game up.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ready?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Hey, let's get
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Alpha.
It's the mic. It's been a long game.
Roethlisberger, he's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a first and 10 at the 18.
No spacing.
I got it.
Greystone travel.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Black 30.
Big
50.
Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Pilot 64. Weak.
Crash. 36, 36.
Monday.
First carry for James Conner. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Conner, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
61, matchbox lights. Easy, easy.
Shift, shift.
These two.
Motion, check. Shift.
Hey, check.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
You're soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Squirrel.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Come on, D.
Hey, zoom.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
On third and goal, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Check.
Snickers, you got to spin.
54's the mic. 54's the mic. Check. Watch 54.
H3. 218, chopper.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
So don't say nothing.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Thomas the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You mine.
A final shot before half for Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Shift.
Easy, opposite.
Watch the edge.
Hey, easy.
Motion.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go.
Watch 98.
Over.
98's the mic. Pick it up. Pick it up.
36.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Check the outs.
Hey. High set.
Throwing now is Breeze.
That's what I do.
He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defense.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Bud Dupree picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Ready?
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
198. Watch
Hey, easy.
98's the mic.
Here we go, here we go.
5-8. Hey, Haywood.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. He's got Smith here. 20! And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. Keep it
Traquan Smith, 50 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Topper!
They'll run on 1st down. Samuels. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Under 10, 10.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels, 39 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Boswell for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down and 4, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
95-56, 95-56.
Gain on this defense, no gain.
Check 4.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Boy. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Kill. Let it crack.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze. And Thomas has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Ready.
Breeze now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Bravo.
To throw is Breeze. Again has it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger complete to Washington. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
That! Black 80! Mike, 47.
77, 77.
47's the mic, boys.
Smoke!
Check, 47.
Black and red!
Roethlisberger to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Watch twist. Watch.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Roethlisberger, and that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Alert! Switch gears.
47's the mic, boys. 47.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Johnny Holton, 36 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Back and go full street.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back.
On,
it's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, obviously, that is declined, and the result is a safety.
And what a momentum play that is, right? You never want to see a safety wiped out. You get the points, and you're going to get the ball back.
Watch.
Ready? Block 80!
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Snickers, you gotta spin.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Block it back.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to his running back, Connor. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Low ball.
Mike, 36. Mike.
80 weapon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Black.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Blue draw corkers.
Here's Samuels. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Block 80.
I got him. Stay with your man.
Check.
Alert.
On first down, Samuels. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On the carry, it's Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Let's go.
A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now Howard. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They'll run with Sanders. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. They're going to run this with a tight end, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here we go. 180! I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
This is Howard on second down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180! Hey, bust. Let him know.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Safety's creeping. Shift. Wrap. Porky, 82 Porky.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. Caught by the tight end Ertz. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Go ahead, baby. Go. Two jet.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. That's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Lopo! Hey!
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
No spacing.
They'll run on 1st down. Samuels. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's do this.
That one good for 37 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go. Like 5.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
8. These 2.
Eyes up.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Go!
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Jack 16.
Back, back, back.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Touchdown City.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between...
Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
They're running it. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, 57, 57.
To throw, it's Wentz. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Tight ends,
kill.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.